Hello everyone, it's Natalie here from the Early Years Alliance with an activity session, and today it is ice play fun. We're going to do a little bit of singing, we're going to do an interactive activity together, and then grown-ups, I'm going to show you some ideas how you can do some ice play with your children at home with some learning and development tips along the way. Shall we say hello? Have you got some smiley faces? And wave your hands to me today. Fantastic. Are we ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, all the boys. Hello, all the girls. Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you here. Welcome, everybody. What a lovely welcome. Fantastic. Wavy hands. Should we do a little bit of singing to get ourselves ready to play? Let's get into our boats and do some row, row, row your boat. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 that is but the dream. Keep rowing. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. What a loud scream! Fantastic, everybody. Running away from the crocodile. Really quickly, don't you? Get away. Shall we rock our boats this time gently down the river? Look out for all the polar bears. Rock, rock, rock your boat gently down the river. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Oh, it's chilly. Like the ice we're going to be playing with today, isn't it? Do we row our boat safely back to shore and look out for the lion? What does the lion do? That's right, he roars. What scary roars you've all got today. Are you ready? Row, row, row your boat safely back to shore. If you see a lion, don't forget to roar. Roar! Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a little clap. What lovely joining in for our song today. I think I'm ready. For you? Fantastic. So today, we're going to play with some ice, and I'm going to show you lots of ideas how something that is a really easy resource for you to create at home can be something really exciting with lots of learning points along the way. So I'm just going to get my tray and my things out ready on my table. Now I'm going to use this tray today just to keep any of the water and materials I'm using nice and clean and safe. You don't need to do this, you can just do it on your table. You could put a little bit of plastic or newspaper down if you want to make it easy to clean up afterwards, or you could do this play outside. It's a fantastic opportunity to get outside into your garden and have a little play out there where you're not going to make any mess at all, because if you're playing with water, which is what our ice is, it's just going to melt away and not make any problems for anybody cleaning up afterwards. So you've got some options there. So I've got my tray. And I've got a washing up bowl, and in my washing up bowl, I've just got it flushing there. I've just got a little bit of cold water. And over here, I've got some ice. I've got lots of different ice cubes. I've got some that were blocks of ice. See those? You can see it's starting to melt already because it's super warm in this room today. Oh, it's very cold to my fingers. Can you hold an ice cube? You've got one there. Can you hold it? Very chilly on my fingers, very chilly indeed. And can you see my warm hand? Started to melt the ice already. Flush, in it goes. I've got some little star-shaped ice cubes as well today, because I had an ice cube tray that had different shapes in it. So if you've got a different shaped ice cube tray, you could try that too. Splash. And I've also some little fishes today, some little fish-shaped ice cubes. Are we ready? I'm going to count my fish as they go into my bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with some counting in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we have a little go singing that together? After 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my fingers so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Well done, everybody. Lots of lovely joining in. I think some of you knew that song as well. So very much what we can do for any of our sensory play activities, we can introduce some relevant songs to our children as we're playing to add to that learning, that communication and language skill development that can be built into any kind of play. Should we count some more ice cubes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've still got some left in my tray. Shall I flush them all in together? Ooh, shake, 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 shake. Can you see my water jumping up and down? Are you ready? In they go. Wow. I hear them in my bowl. They're all locked together. Oh, they're slippery. Sliding into the water. This is fantastic for fine motor skills, being able to grab hold of something that's really slippery. This one, oh, ouch, really, really cold. Plop them back in. I got a little fish in there. I'm going to see if I can scoop my ice cubes back out. Got some. In they go. See if I can get some more this time. Wow, I got lots of ice cubes. It's quite heavy, my net this time, because I've got lots in. If I take a few out, yes, it's a little bit lighter now. I take a few more out. Now my fishing net is even lighter. Pop them all back. Ooh, they're starting to melt. And if I keep stirring them around with my hand, or I can get a spoon and do some stirring in there, they're going to melt really quickly. Can I catch an ice cube on my spoon? Could you try that? Oh, almost. I've got one. Shall I plop it back in again? Are you ready? Flush. They're starting to melt, and my water has gone really, really cold because the ice that's melted into my water has reduced the temperature and made my water even colder. So a really easy sensory play activity there is simply just getting some ice into a bowl of water and letting children explore what's going on in there with their fingers, with some tools, with some scoops and pops, lots of opportunities for early maths there as well as we're playing, and just really reinforcing that new vocabulary for them, using lots of words to describe their play so that they can learn those words and add those to their vocabulary as well. So really simple activity there. I'm just going to pop my bowl to one side for a moment. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to show you today is how you can change your eyes a little bit to make it a little bit more interesting. Got a sheet of paper, pop that in my tray. And what I've got over here, and I've just used some little plastic play cups as my moulds for this because I wanted them to be a little bit bigger than the ice cubes that I could have used in my ice cube tray. What you could also do is you could put a lolly stick and freeze it into the top of your block so you've got a bit of a handle. I'm going to use my hands today. Because what I've done is I've put some food colouring in with the water when I made these ice cubes, because what I can use them for, are you ready? I can use them for some ice painting, and I can draw big, swirly red patterns on my paper. Can you see? It's turned my ice block into paint. So I've got my red. I've also got, this one's a little tricky to get out, I've got some yellow. Ooh, this one's nice and bright. Wow. Look at that one. Swirly circles on my paper. What will happen, boys and girls, if I mix my red and my yellow eyes together? What colour will I get? Wonder what will happen. Shall we see? I've got my little cup of water here. I'm going to put my yellow in first. Are you ready? Here it goes. I'll give it a little stir. My eyes is disappearing because my water in my cup is warm. What colour is my water now? That's right, it's yellow. Shall we put the red one in? Are you ready? Plop. We do the magic stir again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what's happening to my yellow water? What colour did it turn? It went orange. Wow, I made orange water. So again, a fantastic, really easy learning opportunity, mixing some colours with our coloured ice block. And my last paint block I made, what colour is it this time? That's right, it's blue. Should we try it on paper? Wow, I can add blue to my picture. I'm going to colour the middle of my circle in. And what I can do is I can use my ice block just like a wax crayon. I can colour over the top and I can colour in the corners. Look at my ice picture. So I'm using my eye just like a crayon. You could also do this on some paving slabs outside on a patio, something like that, and just give it a really good wash afterwards with some nice soapy water. So you've got, because all it is just a little bit of food colouring in there. So we've got coloured ice blocks to do some ice painting. So another little activity that you could try. Let's pop that one out of the way. What's in here? Does anybody like dinosaurs? Can you show me your really good dinosaur? Fantastic dinosaurs. Can you stomp like a dinosaur? Stomp, 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 stomp. Great dinosaurs. I think there must have been a dinosaur in my house this morning, and he's left some dinosaur eggs. Keep poking up to the top there with a little dinosaur. And what I've got here, oh, it's a dinosaur egg. Wow. And inside is the little baby dinosaur. Oh, he's trapped inside the ice. I wonder if we could rescue him. What could we do? Shall we try some water? Shall we try our orange water? See if that will help our dinosaur to be rescued from the egg. Oh, it's starting to melt the ice. It's helping him to get out. Oh, I can see the dinosaur starting to come out now. Wow, it's melting the ice and it's making my dinosaur come out of the egg. And what I did to make these grown-ups is I just saved the eggshells from our dippy eggs that we had for breakfast this morning, cleaned out the inside. I popped a little plastic dinosaur in there, any little figurines. You could put some leaves and petals and things like that inside there as well, make little nature eggs. And then I popped them in the freezer and they took a couple of hours just to freeze completely solid. But what you can also do as part of your activity is a really great fine motor skill activity, peeling the egg. So peeling the eggshell away from the egg inside is going to give that little finger workout for your children as well. So we can peel our dinosaur eggs. And there's another one with a triceratops inside. And then we can have a little go at melting them. So another little activity there for you, melting the dinosaur egg. Next little activity, another little sensory activity, something that might inspire some imaginative play in your children. Monster ice cubes. What I've done there is, as you can see, I've just popped some sequins and some little googly eyes into my ice cube tray before I filled it up with the water. And again, your children have lots of fun trying to pick and peel the little pieces out of the ice cube as they start to melt. Just take care with the really small items we're taking. Make sure you're supervising your children so they're not ingesting the little tiny pieces that they're getting out of their ice cube. So another great fine motor sensory experience for your children. Just using little bits and bobs. I think that one's got a little pom-pom in there. Just a few things that I had in my craft tray that I've just frozen inside some ice cubes. And of course, once they come out of there, you can just dry them out and you can use those resources again because they've only had water on them. So little monster cubes. The next activity is something that you could adapt for a slightly older child and for younger children if you've got siblings in the home. What I've got here are my sea creatures, and they're all trapped inside the ice. So what I've done is I've frozen some sea creatures in a little Tupperware pot, put a little bit of blue food colouring in there as well. So I've got this big blue ice cube, and in there I've got my sea creatures. You could do some lovely melting activities, just pouring on that warm water. The little syringes that come with medicine, they're great for using as little squirters for some warm water to see if you can free the sea creatures. What you can also do, and again, please take care of your children with supervision if you don't want them to be eating this, but a little science experiment that older children will appreciate as well is my salt. So just normal table salt, and what I'm doing is I'm sprinkling it onto the ice to help it to melt. So you could have a little challenge for your children for them to figure out whether it melts quicker with the salt or just with the warm water. So a little experiment for them to have a go at there. Again, lots of opportunities for that fine and that gross motor there of them pouring the salt onto the ice. So we've got sea creature rescue. And my last little activity that I want to show you today are gloop cubes. Now, lots of you, particularly if you've been attending the children's centres and some of the messy play sessions that we have there, is you will have tried cornflour gloop before. It's just a mixture of water and cornflour, and it makes this really lovely gloopy substance. And what I did is I popped some of that into my ice cube mould, which changes the texture a little bit. It starts out just like an ordinary ice cube, but what you get as soon as it starts to melt is it mixes back into this lovely gloopy sensory material. So it's equal quantities of water and cornflour with some food colouring in there, or some pink and some purple, in an ice cube tray, overnight in the freezer, and you get this lovely multi-sensory experience of starting off with some ice play, but very quickly your material will return to that lovely glue, which gives them that experience of playing around with solids and liquids. We've got ice play, glue there, really sloshy, bit more of a messy activity. So another option there for your ice play. So hopefully I've given you lots of ideas for things that you can do, playing with ice at home, different activities for your children with those learning and development points there as well. If you'd like some more ideas for activities to do at home with your children, then you can pop across to our website, which is www.familycorner.co.uk. Should we have a little tidy up? Are we ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. When we finish tidying up, we'll sing goodbye. When we finish tidying up, we'll sing goodbye. When we finish tidying up, we'll sing goodbye today. When we finish tidying up, we'll sing goodbye. Great tidying, everybody. Remember, it's everybody's responsibility to help with tidying up. Even really little ones can get into that routine particularly if you use the tidy up song alongside the activity. It's time to sing our goodbyes. Have you got those smiley faces and waving hands to me again? Are we ready? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, all the boys. Goodbye, all the girls. Goodbye, everyone. It was nice to see you here. Thank you for joining me today, everybody.